Hello and welcome back. This is episode 7 and now we are going to start work on the front of this car. So what I'm using is a Dremel with a sanding head on it, and I'm going to go around the front and just try and get out all this rust that's been revealed underneath all the other panels. As well as a sanding head on the Dremel, I'm going to be using a stone tool. There are a few different shapes that I used, but mostly it was the smaller head because I could really kind of dig out the rust. You want to be careful using this tool just to make sure that you don't go too far into the metal, and you're going to see later on why that is so important, especially around the front bit, which you can see when you open the bonnet. What happens is you leave tiny little channels and dents which make it really hard to get a smooth paint finish afterwards. I've removed as much of the rust as I can with the Dremel out of all these tiny little pockets. So I'm ready to mask this now, because when we paint the back we're going to probably be painting this at the same time, saving the paint mixing.
Some kind of butterfly, baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
So wherever I've used the Dremel with the harsh stone tool, the grinding tool, it's kind of left a little bit of a hit in the metal. So what I need to do is go over it with some 180 grit sanding paper and just smooth it in to the paint so that it won't show up as dipped when you paint it. So that's so much better now, and I've only done a little bit on it. I'm going to go around and do that on all the bits I can see that I've left from the Dremel. So that is the front bit all masked up and sheeted off, so you don't get any of the overspray dust anywhere else. I've made sure just to do the top of the bonnet as well, because the sheeting is already there. But we are now ready to spray this front piece. And now I use the exact same prep process as I used in episode 5, where we sprayed the rear quarter panels. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it already. What I'm using is a scotch-bright pad to key in the paint to make sure the new coat has good adhesion to the old coat. Next is just some UPOL panel wipe on some tissue paper, And finally, it's a tack rag, just to make sure I get all the dust off the surface. The primer was put on with a nice thick layer, and you can see how it was shining yesterday, and that was so the paint could all kind of sit uniform on the surface and fill in any little imperfections we have. You can see you can still see them, but they're not as bad as they would be if such a thick coat of primer didn't go on.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
So that's all the painting done on the car. This front section, pretty good job here. You probably see just a few minor imperfections, but other than that, I'm very happy with this piece. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next episode where we are going to weld up some more rusty patches.